Well, here we are, March 28th, the final Thursday in March of 2019. Just a few quick things to mention, for those of you who are, worried or curious or whatever. If you do live in Corning and you do live near or on or go over Bridge Street, know that you have only a couple days left before you can actually go across that area, as it will be closing from Monday, April 1st to literally Halloween. So if for whatever reason you really like that bridge or walking over that bridge or like the view of that bridge or whatever, now is your opportunity to do so. Also, happy Thursday, everybody. Actually, I was thinking about this yesterday as I was finishing up uploading the video. See, obviously, October 31st is Halloween. We all know this. But there's actually a certain event in Corning, well, actually in all of Steuben County, that is referred to as the Wine Glass Marathon. And sure enough, literally the final part of the race goes over that bridge. So, as I was actually in my car driving, I got to thinking, how on earth are they going to do this? I mean, they've had the marathon for, longer than I've been alive at the very least. So, they're certainly not going to, stop that. That'd be rather weird. Well, I guess they could sort of redo the route so they go over Centerway. It'd be roughly about as long. See, basically, if you go over Bridge Street and then go all the way to Market Street, it's, well, not technically this, but for lack of a better analogy, it's essentially a 90-degree angle. It would be going like, say this is Bridge Street, and Market Street would be this way. At least from my point of view. So imagine, like, you're in my point of view, you're actually, like, going this, and, like, up and then left. There we go. So, basically, if you were to extend, the names of the streets I'm not really the greatest at, but if you were to continue going on William Street all the way to Centerway and then make a right, basically it would be kind of like a giant square when you think about it. Oh, some people, it would be a square because, it would be like literal, straight edge turns instead of an actual, like, sort of roundabout turn, I guess. So, you guys learned all about geography today. Although, if that was the case, you would get an opportunity to run by the Corning Museum of Glass. That'd be awesome. That is one thing, like, if any of my brothers should ever come, if I ever, like, got an opportunity to, like, show any of my brothers from TP around here, that is one thing we would do. For sure. Take out the Corning Museum of Glass. Which is, I'm just saying right now, it is much more exciting than I am making it sound. I'm serious. Like, when I was little, I would take any opportunity I could to, like, go there and see live glass. Yeah, they actually have live glass shows. So, like, they actually, like, build, like, a glass sculpture, like, in front of an audience. That's awesome. And, there's a lot of, art-related stuff, is it sculptures? No, actually, it wouldn't be sculptures unless it would be clay. So, I guess glass sculptures, would be appropriate. So you have those. And the best part is, after we go to CMOG, that's what everybody calls a Corning Museum of Glass, CMOG, Corning Museum of Glass. So, yeah, CMOG. So, expecting to use that interchangeably, by the way. So, after going to CMOG, you'd have a choice of doing whatever. Come to think of it, they actually moved Dippity Doodahs right onto Centerway, so You could literally go to the Corning Museum of Glass, walk across the Centerway Bridge, and get yourself some ice cream afterwards. I mean, I know the Corning Museum of Glass has like a cafe or something, but come on, you want to have some of the local delicacies of Corning. That's just how it works. You know, Dippity Doodah's ice cream, pizza from Atlas Orange Yellows. You got a Wegmans. Wegmans is always a win. Why would it not surprise me if the W in Wegmans stood for win? I mean, it does, but well, not literally, but metaphorically it does. So, I guess there's that. It's actually supposed to get warmer today, by the way. I just realized, like, because I was outside and it was 30. So, that's progress. And it's supposed to get up to, like, 50 and sunny. And Saturday it's supposed to be, like, 65. I'm like, really? That's awesome. Although, I hear that it's also supposed to rain, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the rain at times. You know, there are times I do feel that rain is absolutely a good thing, necessary, for, watering plants or, just straight up, you need a nice rainy day to cool off if you've been, like, having a streak of long, hot summer days. But this time of year, I can definitely see why having a rainy day, while being an improvement over snow, would be rather off-putting because, it's been cold for, months now. And only now do we actually get really, really, really good weather, and it's, rain. Which, again, it is an improvement over snow, but, again, it's a turnoff, and I get why some people don't really care for that. I mean, I guess for me, it just depends on the preference. Like, if I'm, like, in a race, or if it used to be that if I was in a race during, like, school, whether it was like running cross country, fraternity poling, or Gettysburg College, or even that one year I did it for horse ads. Like, whenever I ran in rain, I just felt better. But then when I started listening to music, I'm like, ooh, I gotta take like a little plastic baggie with me. So, interesting fact about touchscreens, folks. If you put, like, your iPhone or your iPod in a plastic bag to use, like, in the rain or any form of precipitation, it should actually still work. Your finger will actually still be able to work the touchscreen. I actually learned that from one of my old teammates at Gettysburg College, so that's cool. I mean, thankfully I haven't really needed to use that for a while, but we are getting to that time of year where, soon to be April, showers should bring May flowers. At least that's how the saying goes. Although, if it does in fact start raining on Saturday, maybe we can get some of it out of the way. That'd be nice. Oh, that's my two thoughts on that. So enough beating around the bush. How about we get into talking about one thing I've been meaning to get into, and that's So, yes, it took a lot longer than it should have for me to realize this. I've told the story before, but I didn't know that First We Feast on Instagram tells us what Hot Ones guests we're going to be getting. And with that said, Philadelphia 76ers fans unite. Today's guest is going to be Jimmy Butler. So, for the record, I don't follow basketball like I should. And that really is on me. So, honestly, the only reason why I know Jimmy Butler is a basketball player, because on the photo where they show that Jimmy Butler is going to be the guest, he's wearing his Philadelphia 76ers jersey. I'm like, I wonder what sport he plays. But in all seriousness, I think this should be a good episode. I mean, Hot Ones has had no shortage of, basketball players. You had Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, the forward for the Pistons, Kevin Durant. They've had a couple basketball players. Shaq, they just had Shaq. Well, Shaq's a retiree, but it still counts because it's Shaq and he's awesome. So that was a good episode. I mean, I am a little worried though because we should be closing in on the season 8 finale. This should be the 9th or the 10th guest we've had. But for the life of me, I have no idea if... Oh, I think it might be 10th. Yeah, I think it's 10th. Because sometimes, it's 15 episodes a season. Sometimes there's 12 episodes a season. I know there's never been less than 10. This isn't like, Rick and Morty where you have, a shorter number of, episodes per season. Although, thankfully, Rick and Morty is going to rectify that because we have 70 as in 70 new episodes coming out eventually. Listen, I know season 4 starts in 2019, and I'm so looking forward to that. I love Rick and Morty. I actually do have one story. When I first saw Rick and Morty, in commercials and stuff, I actually wasn't interested. And around the time that they were finally, finishing up Samurai Jack on Adult Swim, it was April Fool's Day, and they showed the first episode of season 3, nonstop during the time slot of when Samurai Jack was supposed to premiere. So for the longest time, I really hated Rick and Morty. But then it grew on me. Now I love Rick and Morty. So there we go. Those are my thoughts on Rick and Morty. And I can't wait till season 4. Season 4 is going to be awesome. I mean, I have no clue what they're going to do, but it should be fun. It should be fun to watch. I mean, some people criticize the end of season 3, but I actually really liked that episode. I didn't really think it was that. I didn't think the ending was that bad. I mean, there have been much worse finales of seasons or even television series that blow whatever negative aspects of the season finale of Rick and Morty season 3 has, so I think I may have just worded that whole thing wrong. The point is, there have been worse. There has been much, much, much worse. I mean, maybe because it was the whole, wanting to see Samurai Jack thing, and now I'm like, yeah, we finally get, comeuppance for it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being fickle. I don't know. Yeah. That's what I have to say for right now. It's actually really cloudy outside as I'm looking out my window. But from what I hear, it's actually supposed to clear up to get to 50. So, here's a hoping. And here's a hoping that we have a final good Thursday of, March of 2019. Again, I'm so sad. I'm gonna have to stop wearing this tie soon. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Oh well. I got lots of things to look forward to. Entertaining the masses every single day. So, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I am very humble that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. Once again, I am very hopeful that we all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And remember, if you guys don't want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices.